10 years in business. You have kids as well. So I want to ask you, like, going out there and working as hard as we have to do in entrepreneurship and having, because I have kids, having children as well, like that balance. Your faith does that help you with the balance as well in terms of balancing those two things, or do you feel that there's a challenge in business that pulls away a little bit? Or
let's get serious with kids. It's a challenge because our kids happen to be under 10, three under 10. So I feel like between my husband and I, we're constantly juggling, like, who's going to do what each night. There's dinner, bath, and bed's got to happen every day. And some nights, like, the business just requires a lot more time and attention. Just depends on what's flying. So some nights I have to take a break and be involved with them. But then as soon as they go to bed, I have to finish up what I'm doing. I've gotten better about, like, the minute they go to school, I just start working immediately. I take breaks, like, to go to the gym, take care of myself. But otherwise, I'm really, like, maximizing the hours that they're away from the house because it's quiet.
Yeah, what's that like? Like, we've got a lot of entrepreneurs that are listening to this, a lot of working professionals, and they've got kids, they've got younger. I don't have younger kids anymore. Like, that grind, that hustle. I want you to give them some advice. Like, tell them, what are you doing? Like, one of the things you just said was super dope. Like, when the minute they're out, like, I'm on it. I'm grinding. What's some advice that you have, because you've been doing this now for 10 years, to kind of to balance to balance those two responsibilities?
So my biggest advice is to be honest, because, like, last week, my littlest one got sick, and it turned out she had strep, and she was, down for the count. And so I was not working. I didn't work for like 2.5 days last week, and it was unexpected. But any deadlines I had, I tried to meet those because they're important. But everybody else that was like, I was aiming to get them things back by last week, I just reached out to my clients and said, hey, look, my little one's sick. I'm going to have to wait and get back to you next week. And I didn't have one person complain because they know me. They know I stay on top of things. They know I would never flake, and if it was something they needed urgent, I would just take 2 minutes, send them an email, and then get back to my daughter. So at the end of the day, I think honesty is the most important thing when you're running your business. You got kids, you're juggling so many things. Like, don't overpromise. Like, underpromise and overdeliver with your clients every time, and you build trust and you build loyalty. And, I think anything's possible.
Business and bourbon.